ministry is very unique in many aspects, because foreign affairs in many countries is a leading ministry. South Sudan, some years back, we were fighting for our independence. And those who were fighting for independence of the country, these are the SPLA and the SPLM by then. But for now, we have another struggle that we need to watch. And diplomats of the country, they need to be at the forefront of the nation to fight for this country. We are not fighting to harm others, but we are fighting to build relations with other countries and to build friendship and partnership with other countries, and to put forward the interests of people of South Sudan and to safeguard the interests of the government of the Republic of South Sudan. That one is equivalent to what SPLA, SPLM was doing before. We are very happy that we have been trained. Training is very important. Some people think that after graduation from the university, everything is done. No. What you got from the university, these are ABCs of life. But after employment, when you start employment, there's different training after graduation. If you have basic degree, you have master degree, you have PhD in your field, we thank you for that. But in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, there is a special program and a special training, something in line with your work as a diplomat. Some people think that training is not very important. When they are employed and appointed as diplomat, the only thing that will come to their mind is to be deployed outside of the country. They will just start from the first week to lobby that I want to go to New York, I want to go to Kampala, I want to go to Nairobi. No. The first thing that you need to do is to learn for you to become a diplomat. Someone who will lead the ministry in the future and someone who will lead the country in the future. Our colleagues, ambassadors of other countries who are here with you need to compare yourself to them. If you see them here, they are well trained. They are not sent to South Sudan because they are just appointed by their countries. No, they went through training. For so many years, they have been trained. That's why they are sent to South Sudan, and their countries trust them. We as South Sudanese also, we need to do the same. Because some people in South Sudan, they are very impatient. They don't wait. They just want from the first day, they want to do many things in 1 week or 2. So we want to change the narrative in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs that we need to train our diplomats. And they need to take time within the country. I don't support training of diplomats outside of the country. I don't support that. But I support training of diplomats within the country. Why? Because the nature of the program and the syllabus of the training in the other countries, they are designed to serve and to safeguard the interests of those countries. So as a diplomat, supposed not to be trained outside of this country. No. Others, medical doctors, they can be trained in UK. Engineers, you can take them to Suez, but diplomats, they have to be trained here in their country. These are the people who are supposed not to be trained by others. They have to be trained by their own people to serve the interests of their own country. Teachers, lawyers can be trained in other countries, but diplomats, for me, they have to be trained in South Sudan. Why? Because diplomats also, they can be recruited by other countries. They can be recruited to inspire against their country. So, training diplomats outside of the country, for me, is not a priority. What is priority is for our diplomats to be trained within the country. Syllabus are just the same. What is international relations? All reference books, textbooks, they can be shared, and actually they are there. We can get many of them, and we can bring them to South Sudan. We trust University of Juba. We have a good number of lecturers there, and we have senior diplomats who are here. So we don't need others to do it. We can do it through our local and we can do it through our senior diplomat. But later on, when you become ambassador, we can take you outside of the country because we know that you are ready and you went through a long training. That one is very, very important because some people think that training within the country is very important. Last time, when many of our diplomats they were told that there is training within the ministry, some of them become very reluctant. Many of them were not interested. But if you say there is training in Egypt or training in India, they will come running. If you say people are going to China, you will see queues. But when you say there is training within the ministry, you will see them, there is no that, they don't feel that they are being trained. But now, for the last 3 months, if you compare yourself, not to others, that before the training and after the training, do self-evaluation. Do you feel there is a change or there is no change? There is change. Training also is not enough. For a diplomat, you need to have your own, let's say, mini or micro library in your home. Collect all the textbooks, collect everything about international relations, history, politics, law, everything. You have to build yourself. Don't wait also for training. You need to have your own. Build yourself. Others can contribute, but you as a diplomat, you need to build yourself. Some of our South Sudanese, and it's very unfortunate to say, after graduation they don't read books. They say they are ready for everything. No, you are not. You need to have your own mini library, and you evaluate yourself that within 2 or 3 months, how many books that you went through. You need to do that evaluation, is very important. And we want the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in South Sudan, we have also a silent competition with other institutions of the government, and that one is something normal, that we need our people, our diplomats, to lead. And we are happy now some of the ministers are ambassadors. How many ambassadors do we have now as ministers? We have our ambassador, who was ambassador to Kenya, he's the Minister of Presidential Affairs. We have our ambassador, who was our ambassador to Egypt, is now our Minister of Trade, and many are on the way coming. Why? Because our president believed in them, our president believed in their training, our president trusts them. Do you want to be one? Then train yourself. Training is very important. Even soldiers, even if you are a general or major general, there is training. And the training is something that we need actually to follow in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Something also that we want to consider, the diversity of South Sudan. When we were in Sudan as one country, very few South Sudanese managed to become ambassadors. From the independence of Sudan in 1956 up to 2011, we don't have a number that can actually reach 50. Do we have 50 ambassadors? We don't. No. 20? No. From the independence of Sudan, 1956, up to the independence of South Sudan, we don't have on our record 20 South Sudanese ambassadors. We don't have in our records. Why? Because we, the Sudanese, by then, we failed to address issues of diversity. And because we fail as Sudanese to address issues of diversity, that's why we become an independent country. South Sudan now is an independent country. Then issues of diversity need to be addressed also here in South Sudan. To put South Sudanese together, we have different tribes in the country. We have tribes in number, they are bigger than others, and there is others who in number they are less than others. For bigger ones, they have to carry with them their younger brothers. Because if elder brothers don't give chance to younger brothers, then this country will not move forward. And we don't want of marginalization to repeat itself in South Sudan. Because at the SPLM, we were the one who fought very hard against marginalization of others. In South Sudan, we need all people of South Sudan to participate, and we need every South Sudanese to feel the sense of belonging, that this is South Sudan that we fought for. And to achieve that, we have to consider when it comes to employment. And I was very happy seeing different South Sudanese. From the names of the people, you really know that they are from different parts of South Sudan. There are people from Greater Equatoria, there are people from Greater Bahr el Ghazal, there are people from Greater Upper Nile, and all people of South Sudan were here. And I was very happy to hear some names of people from Anyuak and Murle. These are the marginalized group and the smallest group of the people of South Sudan. We are very happy. Why? Because in the future, you will be the leaders of this country and you will be the ambassadors of South Sudan. And we want to see that when we are deploying ambassadors to different countries in the world, we want to make sure that from now, because you are starting your journey as junior diplomat, later on, after 15 or 20 years, you will be the ambassadors of the Republic of South Sudan. If the process of recruitment is not done correctly, then the problem will continue with us. Then we have to correct it when we are employing our junior diplomat, that we need to make sure that all people of South Sudan are represented. But we are not going to push. We are not going to push people to come to foreign affairs, but those who want to come to foreign affairs, they are welcome. We want to see everyone in the ministry. We know that we will not manage to employ everyone, because also there is limitation when it comes to public service. Each and every year there is a number of recruits that we can give chance to be employed. But we want to make sure that if there is 10 people or 20 people, new recruits, that all South Sudanese, they have to be part of the process. And that one is very, very important for us as South Sudanese if we want really to keep our unity. Something that I want to also to bring your attention to, this issue of tribalism. Foreign affairs, there is no place for tribalism in foreign affairs. If you were doing it somewhere, please don't bring it to foreign affairs. Why? Because you are the envoy that our president in the future will send to other countries. So if you want to represent your tribe, don't come to foreign affairs. If you want to represent your state, don't come to foreign affairs. If you are someone who is too deep into his region, please don't come to foreign affairs. We need South Sudanese. South Sudanese who put South Sudan first, not their tribes, not their region, and not their states. We don't have the states, we don't have region and tribes. Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we have diplomats that we want them in the future to represent South Sudan and to safeguard the interests of our people in South Sudan. We thank UNDP for the great work that they have done. Time is not helping us, I would say many things, but I'm very happy that today we really managed to graduate this new group from our diplomat, and this training is supposed to continue. Please encourage others who last time they were not interested in joining the process, talk to them and share with them the experience and share with them some textbooks, tell them actually they were missing a lot, so that next time when we are launching the second program, they are supposed to join the process. I'm so thankful and grateful for your contribution of all these institutions. Let me thank all our senior diplomats, ambassadors, and our colleagues from different embassies who managed to be here. And let me again congratulate our new diplomat. Thank you so much.